Well, good morning, everyone, and afternoon if you're, I cut that a little short. I didn't do the splash.
And you didn't do the M and P.
No, we're going to do that here.
Oh, we are?
Hey there, guys. There will be gel printing today, as there is pretty much every day. Because, what's a day when P's life without some gel printing? We will be working on a few things from the last stream, because you did locate the flower thing, right?
Not the one I wanted, but I have four to choose from on my desk over there, and we're going to start out with, people are going to choose which one they think I should overdo, and then I'm going to review all the stuff that I've been doing all week that's absolutely stunning.
If she may say so herself. The three amigos of makers, that would be our good friend Ann, who is here in the chat. Mo usually can't make it on the Sundays, but if you're a part of makers, then you know Mo. She kind of heads the leadership of the three amigos. This one's just kind of...
I just do the art, they do the smart. You know, you got to have that combo everywhere.
That's right. And Lisa, see, she's even using it for other things. Lisa gave us that.
Yes.
We got a lot of going for gold going on. So,
we do.
So there we go. This is P.
M.
Patricia.
Mariah.
PM Artist Studio. Okay, there we go. We did that, and we did it pretty good.
Yeah. Kind of a little light on that.
Okay. There are a lot of people in chat. Hello, everybody in the chat.
Hello.
I'll be, giving each one of you some love in the chatty chat part whenever I can. But there are a lot of you guys, so thank you for showing up and hanging out and doing all that. We've got some new faces, some new chat icons.
Absolutely.
New chatters. I love that.
That's always good.
The giveaway. The giveaway is growing. If you stay to the end, I might even try to show you some more stuff that we did add. Pete's been giving up some things.
I threw some things in that I was kind of...
Some paint.
Yeah.
Yeah. March Madness coming up. We're very excited. Oh, let me put in the little thing. Hold on.
She's awfully proud of this. As well she should be.
I am. There we go.
Holy cow, isn't that wonderful?
Woo! Remember, March Madness, 17th through the 31st, we will be doing 2 daily streams, 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. Central Time.
I will purple beads.
I know, I made us purple. I can do things like that. I got skills.
She does. Those are the ones I do not have.
Or is that thrills? I don't know. What was the... I got skills.
Yeah, we were talking about the difficulty in getting into the live stream when we were like doing Facebook stuff. And,
Facebook.
And I just told her, I said, I would just have given up already.
Meet me in the chat room somewhere.
if you don't give me a link, I'm not coming to the party.
Okay,
so all right, I'm heading out.
Oh, okay. Wow, that was quick. Makers Creative Club. Yeah. All right. Okay. Let's get started on all of that.
We got a lot to do today.
So, if you don't know what we're talking about, you're like, "What is this Makers Creative Club? What are you talking about, you crazy people?" Well, that is and I've lost my chat. I don't know where it went.
Well, you need to get that back because these people have to vote on which one I'm going to.
Okay, I got it. I got it over here. It went behind another screen.
Okay.
Getting to understand why some of these YouTubers have all those crazy screens and things because, it starts to fill up. All right, guys. Now I'm looking at the chat. I have found it. It has been located.
You have it on my...
Yes, so that's some good information there. Violet, our mods, we have a few of them here. I see we've got Lisa and Violet. Haven't seen Robin yet, but she might have popped in earlier here, and just chat's moving quick. That's awesome. All right. There we go. If you have any questions, talk to those people if you're not. And then remember, if you hit the @PM Artist Studio and it starts to light up, and then you want to say something, then I'll see it. Little tidbit of information there, in case you didn't know that.
I didn't know it, but I'm not a chatter. Well, I am, but I'm not.
Morning.
I'm not a typing chatter.
She's not typing.
I like to chat, but not.
She's a lurker because she can't type that fast.
That's right.
She needs.
By the time I've typed in my comment, everything's moved on, and I'm just like, well, how do they know what I'm even talking about?
Here, and I don't even have the P cam on. Boy, I'm slacking. I was looking for the chat. There you guys go. That's what we're doing. Look at them flowers. She can't find the other one. big shocker.
I can't find the one that I really wanted to work on because I put it in a special place so I wouldn't lose it.
She saved it. You know.
Yeah. I'm putting it in a safe place. Somebody said that. And I said, oh my God. I lost the Christmas decorations for 2 years once. Okay, so here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you see all 4?
Can you see it? Can you see it? Yeah.
Okay. I want you to vote on which one you want me to overlay.
Now, if you slide them just a little bit.
Oh, you
this
want?
away.
I'll just.
There you go.
Here's choice 1.
She keep putting that bright lamp over there.
Choice 2. Choice 3. Choice 4.
Ah, there's Robin.
Okay. I'm sorry you missed that, Robin. You want me to do that again?
Oh no,
Okay.
she's gonna go make some coffee.
Oh, she's gonna go make coffee.
Lisa says choice 1. Mike says 2. Ann says 2. We got 2 for 2.
Okay, which one was that? This one?
Judy P's a 3. Now we got 2 for 1. This is like
man.
Yeah, see, you asked.
Okay, so what do we
Let's
got
see,
here?
I'm looking for more. All right, so I got 1, 2, 3.
I got my
3,
order all screwed
3.
up again.
Oh dear Lord. It
think
looks
that's
like
it.
mainly 3s and 4s.
3s and 4s. This
So,
one
you know.
and this one, right, folks?
Yeah.
Okay, we're down to those 2. Now we're gonna vote again.
Sherry.
What?
She says her birthday is in March, and she'd like to know if it's part of March Madness.
Yes, it is. My birthday's in March too.
Well, hers is the 1st of March. We're not starting until the 17th. But if you remind me, I'll give you, a mention or something. I'll send you something.
Okay,
Sherry.
so she's almost an Aries.
Are you almost an Aries? It's before an Aries. I don't know.
I
Lisa knows that stuff. She's very good on that astrological business.
All right, well, y'all just keep looking at these and thinking about it as I go through.
What?
What?
Mo? Mo's here on a Sunday morning.
Oh, Mo! We just said that you didn't come in on Sundays. Oh, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's
Wait,
listening with her earbuds at her appointment. All right. And she says, don't make me laugh too loudly. People will stare. We'll do our best.
Yeah, we just...
We were deciding if we were entertainment or comedy.
I said we have comedic moments. I hardly think it's not
We can't fill a full...
stand-up material here.
Not yet.
Oh, that'll be okay. It's dry.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
Evelyn says yellow and purple. See, she's smart. She's using the color combos versus the number that she, messed
Hey,
up.
that is really good. I'm leaning towards that one, too.
And Nettie said number 5. But I like that answer.
Yeah, I think she's telling me she
that was all of the above.
Well, they all need it, but we're just not going to do it all. All right, now this is some stuff that I've been working on. And I want you to notice this edge around here. That tells you what color that is. That's, oh my God.
Now, here's a quick question for you real
Turn
quick.
the cart.
Notice I got the thing out of the way, by the way. Because for some reason, I think your cart has moved closer to me. Anyway, it's just an observation.
Well, most of the time you're not over there.
She's been pushing it. She's gaining more space.
But I need it, and you don't really. You just do little
Little
stuff.
things. I just do little things.
And most of the time she's in her office.
Ah, she's a Pisces because it's first day of March. All right.
That's the fish.
I think so. Yes, Pisces is before Aries,
Okay.
by the way. Thank you.
All
I knew
right.
Lisa would know.
So this started out this color. Then I did this overlay with this, knocked it back, and I think it's much more interesting. And this really was Christmassy before I overlaid it with.
Like it was Jingle Bells all the way.
That's what I told
Hey,
Mariah.
Maggie.
Because I had her do the video of the pull, and I said, "Well, you need to play Jingle Bells."
Yeah. So wait for that. I might hold up until July. When they have Christmas in July.
This is a pickup, and you can tell it's. There's the little center part of one of the traceries.
She's definitely expanding her space.
Oh, now we could do some overprinting on this.
Now here, hold up. Wait a minute. Shall we explain the postcard thing, the master board, and what it is that we're going to be doing with some of these prints? Or are you going to just be printing on those postcard things? I need you to talk to your thing a little bit.
Okay, I am going to talk to it, and I'm going to talk to it and say, I don't know till I get it on here. And then I might change my mind right before. I'm just kind of...
I feel so sorry for Mo and Ann. I've tried to stay out of the Artie trio as much as I can, but she needs guiding. The woman needs guiding. That's my job here in the world.
Yeah, and she has been kind of falling down on it here lately. I've been left to my own devices, so I've been doing whatever the hell I want to do. Okie dokie.
Thank you, Lisa. That is very sweet. Yes, if you would give us the little thumbsy upsies. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We're getting closer. Hey, on the giveaway. See, I didn't talk about that. The giveaway that I talked about a little bit. What you need to do is come back and leave a comment in the section, comment below after the video. Chat doesn't count. Comments only. If you are outside of the United States of America, please let me know. We're going to do a separate giveaway for that. We're probably going to break this up into 2 to 3, maybe 4, depending on how big the box gets. It is growing. We've got paints and all kinds of those awesome things that Gel Press sent us. That was really cool. We've got more paints because, you know, P ordered the little ones and then she had some extra ones. So lots of cool stuff. We'll show that at the end. But remember, you must come back, leave a comment on this video and or previous ones where we kind of started this, which I think is now about 3 or 4 back. But you'll know because, you know, watch it a little bit. We'll tell you in the beginning. So there you go. Anne Murphy, hello. You got to come back into the comments, not the chat. So after the video's done, it's a comment thing. So remember that. And then we'll put everybody in the big spinning wheel thing. We'll do all that. So there you go. And see, that gave P some time to locate some of her other lovely things she's been...
Well, I've been doing a lot of because if I do use anything, because these are postcards, I'm leaning towards collaging with the tissue paper and the deli paper, the lighter weight papers. And Mariah's supposed to remind me today to use some of Darcy's onion skins that she sent. So, that being said, I hope you saw those because I went really fast.
You are going to do the onion skins, though.
I'm going to do the onion skins.
Darcy, she's here, so you've got to remind me.
I'm trying to find my
PM thing. Oh, hey, Carrie. So glad you're here. This is Carrie Griffiths.
Oh, there it is. I knew it was on the bottom.
Aw, we love you too. We have so many people. I want to holler at everybody's name, but I don't want to, you know, miss anybody.
Okay,
either.
now, oh my goodness, this one got bent.
How did that happen?
I don't know. All right, now this was, and I'm going to do some of that today on my master board. Some of the Scruffito. This was the first print that was pulled with it, and you can see I'm kind of leaning towards the gold. I'm going to have some gold in mine, but I'm not nearly as goldy driven as Mariah is, but look at the shimmer of that.
This is what I told her. I said, and this is true.
But this is print 1. Isn't this gorgeous? Oh, no, this is the pull print. I'm sorry.
This is even true of the collab. So whether you're team YouTuber or team non-YouTubers, we've already selected our team YouTubers for this month. So just so you know, that part of it. But you can still, even as a YouTube person, you can participate. Get over there to Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. One of our lovely mods, or it might end up here a couple times. That's okay too. Can go over to Makers, answer the questions. Unless I know you, I'm not going to let you in. But that's where you'll find a lot of the information. But you don't have to be, like, it doesn't have to be gold, like literally gold. But you need to be able to explain yourself. How are you going for the gold? P, explain yourself.
I'm going for the gold in, like, the Olympics. You know? I'm going to be the best gel plater there. Yeah. Okay. Now we got that straightened out. That means I can do anything I want to do.
That's
which is what I would do anyway.
Yeah, that's why we have to leave these things loose and open. It's mainly for her. Because she won't listen anyway. I
don't know. You know, I'm not a joiner. Never was a joiner. The last joint thing I ever did was Girl Scouts, and that was in junior high. And I decided at that point in my life that that really wasn't my thing. Okay, moving right along. And not anything against Girl Scouts. I loved it. But, you know, after you went brownies, and then you went 3 years in Girl Scouts, you're just like, okay, I think I'm done with this. I'm done. I'm moving on. Okay, I just wanted to show this really quick.
I'm just going to go out in the woods by myself.
And that's basically what I did. I moved to Alaska.
It was many years later.
And that wasn't right after. That wasn't right after I stopped going to Girl Scouts.
That's funny.
Okay, all right. Well, you can see I have a bit of a shimmer in everything. I like a bit of gold. I just don't quite like it to the extent that Mariah does. Okay, now this is definitely going to benefit from something a little blingy because, boy, I mean...
Yeah, it needs some blinging up.
This looks like the cemetery at midnight. Yeah, I'll put that over there. And I'm thinking this is really nice, but wouldn't it be great with some purple on top of it?
Yes.
I thought
Hey,
so
she's been
too.
doing some pretty cool things with, like,
I'm
the
putting
purple and then putting gold on top of it.
Okay, here's some of my traceries. I'm going to go fast. If you see one that you want to see more of, and I think you saw this one last week, but it's going to get it.
Well, you're going to show how to create those, right? Because we're going to do the 3-color mix on the plate.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Because she actually can do that pretty quick. Amazingly.
Yeah.
You're not going to have to wait until
Hey,
the
and
next
I want
stream.
you to... Are these the two that are supposed to be kind of alike? Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
I mean, you know, it's not spot on.
They are monoprints after all.
Yeah. But look at these little jobbers.
But they at least look like they're friends. She was getting a little
I
testy with
was
me last
making
night.
friends
For me.
only for Mariah. You know, making 2 earrings is really hard.
Yeah,
Okay, and then I started painting the middle, and you know, the critic over there.
Fran loves your cemetery and moonlight. She says it's lush. Yeah.
You know what?
Eva's
You
not
just
a
wait
joiner
till
either.
I get finished with it, and you'll just wet yourself. It will be so wonderful.
Oh goodness. Just slightly
Alrighty, now
inappropriate.
here, I always like to show these just to, you know, the gel plate keeps you humble. Because you think you've got it down, you've got it all, and it just, yeah.
Oh hey, Carrie used to work on the. It's one of his favorite places in the whole wide world. He used to work on the Princess Cruises. As a professional dancer.
Oh, really? Well, we didn't.
Aw.
We always just took the cheap ones. They didn't have any entertainment. We just looked out the window. And then the one we came down on, which was 5 days,
Hey Barbara.
it was not a cruise. It was a ferry.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, it's like utilitarian.
And
they
they-
didn't even have Wi-Fi.
Even though they said they were going to.
Yeah, they had pictures of people with their computers there. I guess it was whatever they downloaded before they got on the boat, because there wasn't anything on there once you got on.
She assumed Wi-Fi.
I assumed Wi-Fi.
They had plugins for your devices.
Wall outlets, yes, to
Yeah,
charge your
it.
device as you were using whatever it was that you downloaded. Now, I want you to really study this and just imagine that you're doing it on the back side of the plate, because that's exactly what happens. The gold.
Darcy does it. She says gel plate is a fickle puppy.
It is. It just reaches up and slaps you right up the side of the head and said,
Not today, P.
You thought you had that figured out.
Aren't those gorgeous? These little color bursty things. She's going to show you how to do that, I hope.
I know, this sort of reminds me of William Blake. If you don't know who he is,
But
look
you
him
better
up.
get onto that masterboard some today. Because I put it in the title. I may have to change the title and the thumbnail. Who knows? I try to
Isn't
keep
this
her on
now?
course.
This is an overprint on something that is always, and I just used kind of. I'm not sure I used transparent white. Now this is kind of a nice one, but I'm going to put it over here in the pile to put some more stuff on top of it.
Sharon has been on 2 cruises with RuPaul's Drag Race. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, I don't really, you know, the only reason I came down on the boat was because it meant that I didn't have to drive across the Yukon
With a cat and a dog.
with a cat and a dog, because you know, for 5 days they were in our van.
Meowing and...
in the bowels of the ship. You know, we had the
With a
cat
cow,
box, and
right? Wasn't there a cow?
oh my God, there were cows and pigs and horses. It was like one of those things that you see with people on the buses that have their baskets of chickens and a goat and whatever. I mean, the whole place just reeked of
Poo.
cow poo and horse poo and whoever knows what other kind of poo. Okay.
Oh, what stencil is used there?
Oh.
Thank you, Violet. See, that was a good catch. Good catch.
Good catch, good catch. Just a minute here, I'll tell you. I think, oh, and I'm glad you brought this
Oh,
up.
thank you, Lizzie, and welcome.
We've got some stuff to talk about here because our stencil designers are going to have to go back to the board because...
No. Here's the thing. Well, actually, I didn't design the stencil. Brad did. So.
And we knew that this was going to happen before it ever started. Now, these are starting to fill up, but these little boogers here are already done.
They're delicate. So here's the thing. If you want to use these, and they come in a set.
Now, see, you can see the difference. You can see the difference. These are the exact same stencil here.
Just newer.
But you can still see the little filigree in the middle there. And here, you no longer see it.
So if you want to continue using these
Look at this, isn't this great?
on the gel plate, you're going to want to have the little bath of water for them off to the side if you want them to continue having those delicate
Yeah, I'm going to
pieces.
continue printing with this one.
She's going to fill them up and then we'll cut them up. And
I'm going to send this one to John David because
Okay.
I think it will be marvelous for his religious series.
Yes, I think
Can't you just see
it's
Mary
very...
sitting there with her?
It does look like the halo kind of business.
Well, especially if you just cut it
We
in
can
half.
send some to Sharon. She's like that too. She does that sort of business.
Oh, she does.
Yeah.
With the mica thing. Oh, I thought that was so cool.
it was so
I
lovely.
was so impressed with that.
There you go.
Okay, now.
Be sure to check out the Texture Junkies. That's Sharon over there.
Yeah.
Give her some love.
Okay, I don't. Mariah doesn't like this one. I like this one.
Well, it's...
It probably needs a little dulling down, but I'm not going to do that today because I'm supposed to be doing gold. I don't know. This I love this one. It's like one of my favorites.
And we have...
But then I like this one really a lot too.
Yeah, she's been hitting the... So we finally called this... I don't know if you guys remember. Some of you are visit or hang out with us on Thursday Thoughts, but...
Yeah,
there was
some of
much-
this you've already seen.
Yeah, much of this was discussed in the name, so I ended up calling it Dazed Galactic Petticoats. How about that?
Yeah, how about that? And here's, see, there's a little bit of gold there. What I did is I put two of them, I did the first print with this in the middle.
All right, I'm ready for the art to start. You ready? I want to show how these things are made.
You know, this is exactly why I don't get to some of the stuff that I wanted to talk about. I'm not ready yet.
Okay.
You can just shush it. All right, so.
She's going to move to a different pile, though.
I've got my piles back here, and I'm not letting her distract me this
All
week.
right, go ahead.
You're just going to have to.
I'll read chat.
Okay, read the chat. The reason this little, and look at this patina on that baby. Mm-hmm.
Tell them where you found that one.
It was stuck to this one. And I had them up here so that, I could see them and find them. And the reason there's this little piece of tissue paper, it took me 15 minutes to get them unmarried. And it wasn't because that they were stuck together. It's they were intertwined and I don't know. It's like, yeah. Okay. So I want to talk about scale real quick because I'm going to be using the little one on my masterboard today. And I have them all stuck together. Okay, you can see this. You can see this is really... Now, I was doing this for Mariah, but she's not liking it so much. But can you see the stencil from the... I don't know how it remained, but anyway. Okay, I have to be careful here because, see, I was about ready to put this one down. This is the little one, which is here. It should be here somewhere. I don't know. But then I've got this one. And then this is the other version of that I actually found, which I'm going to... Aha, here we are.
Whirlies.
Swirlies. I'm going to put this over the top of this gold and do some really dark purple stuff. Isn't that going to be awesome? I probably won't do that today, but that's my intention. So, ask about it the next time you see me. I'm going to leave this little baby out here because I'm going to use that on my
Or be sure,
board.
if there is something she showed and you want to see it, call it out.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm really, I'm getting kind of bored with all this. I'm going to move on. Just a bunch of... Oh, here. Fran.
Welcome. Is it
There is another one.
Barafi?
can you get us a close-up
Yes.
on this, please? Please, ma'am.
Zooming in. Stat.
I mean, look at that loveliness.
You're going to have to pick it up and wiggle it just a little bit so they can really get the true...
Yeah, because it does have some lovely.
There you go. Yeah.
Subtle hints of gold in there with the black.
All right, I'm waiting for Fran to... Oh, yeah, there it is. Woohoo!
This is where I want to go with my masterboard. This is not going to be to everyone's liking, but this is my, Mariah's doing Happy Slappy over there. So I get to do...
She's kind of mean sometimes.
I can do Happy Slappy. Y'all know I can.
It's just not her happy place.
It's not my happy place.
She does it. Her happy place is not happy.
No, my happy... Here, this is... When I'm trying to be happy, I just can't stand it. I just gotta...
She gets a little
muck
sloppy.
it up. Okay. That's enough of that.
Okay.
All right. So, I'm putting those over there because I don't want to cover up my stencils. I might actually need those.
Oh, Carrie says it reminds him of the antique wall from the vampire movies. Yeah.
That's kind of, that's where I'm coming from.
Vampire Lestat.
Good job on that one. All right. So, we want to do, which print did we decide?
I don't know, doing both. But yes, it was the purple and gold, I think, that got the most votes. That's what I'm calling it, that's what I remember.
I just want to do one. I really don't want to do two. But now I have to put this in the right spot. Where does this go? Oh, I'll just put it. I'll put it at the bottom of that pile.
I think you're going to get the most impressive, visual off of this one. That other one's a bit busy, so I don't know if it was going to translate well for what's sort of going on here. Or what I think you're going to be doing. Okay. Hello, Estella.
Here, look, I can show you this. I don't have to pull it. Isn't that lovely?
Mm-hmm.
That's a clean the plate pull. Isn't it? I just think it's really pretty. And I have one. I might have to pull that baby. Okay, well, here we go. Because I need an 8x10.
Just out here, and I need to probably back out. There we go.
And I've talked to you about, keeping your plate conditioned. It's kind of like your hair. If you don't put some stuff on it once in a while, it starts looking like a straw stack. Well, your plate's going to start looking, it's going to dry out, and then you actually know that Seth, his cracked in two. On video somewhere. I haven't seen it, but everybody's talking about it. Look at that nice goopy stuff around the edge. You want to make sure that you kind of do lube up your edges. This will be...
We do have some new people, and they don't know all of the, PM Artist Studio Happy Slappy Palsy Wowsy.
What are we talking about?
Mucky muck, all of our things. But
we have moderators that can get them noted.
She does. Yeah, Violet got him a little note up.
Violet, you rock. All right.
Oh, and Anne. She said, gosh. No, Anne got him note up. She says, at Mike, think My Little Pony, Rainbows and Unicorns, Easter Basket.
Yes. Izzy.
Izzy.
Okay, Fran, check this out. Okay, I just got this off of my brayer in Murphy's oil in there. I tried to rinse it off, but all I did was create this thing that kind of looks like Afterbirth.
Totally inappropriate.
The farm people will understand that.
Okay. Carrie would like to know, Patricia, how long do you leave your prints before you pull them?
Well, that just sort of depends.
It does.
There are a lot of reasons that
sometimes I tell her that she needs to leave on plate so I can come up and video it. So I have the little shorts. Sometimes I could take a day or two.
Yeah, and that one that I just pulled, that one's been on there since last night.
Yeah. Most of the time, it's kind of an overnight thing.
Especially when I'm doing a clean, getting everything off that I've built up on there as I'm doing prints all day long. That was my clean off, and that's when I leave that one. And you got to take care of these edges because this is where your disasters start. This is where it starts tearing. Because how many of you've done a print and you're just like, oh man, look at that. What's up with that? Okay.
What's
Enough
up with
of this
that?
blah, 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 blah. Okay. So I think what we want to do here, here's the other thing. And this is a good thing to talk about. You can see 2 layers on here. This is not going to be very easy to push it down there and get it to go around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the ghost print on this using my things, okay? Does that make sense? Okay, now we need to talk about color.
Oh, Estella wants to see the bottle of the Murphy Oils soap.
It's in the bathroom
Okay.
on the right-hand side,
Okay.
under the sink.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know, it's really weird because somebody from the UK showed me their bottle and it doesn't look anything like ours. Theirs is kind of, ours is just, I don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense. All right, so we need to talk about color here. Everything that's on here right now, this is it. And I don't really mind the smell. I mean, it's not bad at all. Now, I want to talk about this stuff again, too, because somebody had mentioned somewhere, God, I can't remember anything anymore, about using baby oil. Well, you know, there is a class action lawsuit against...
Oh, simmer down.
Yeah. Well, it's not for the oil, it's for the powder.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming it has some of the same...
Because it has the same smell.
Has that same smell. I really, seriously, this is food grade mineral oil. Come on, you can drink it if you wanted to. Haven't yet.
You're supposed to use it on cutting boards. So
Yeah.
that's why we felt it was a little bit safer and nicer kind of
Yeah.
way to go with it.
And it's not overpowering with the orange and lemon. So, this is my, see, look. And it kind of is keeping my hands in condition too, so. Hey, you notice? I'm able to wear my rings because I don't have lesions in between my fingers. That's not true. Okay. Yeah. And it wipes off pretty easy. Now, talk about color here. Do we want to use transparent or do we want to use opaque? Probably I'm going to go...
Hold on. 1 second here.
with a semi-opaque. Are we losing people?
Well, hold on. It just kicked me out of... But I think it should still be going. So just keep going until I know otherwise.
Yeah, give us a thumbs up there. So I've got some choices here. Because I've already used the complementary color scheme, I've got to pick. Am I going to go with the cool colors or the warm colors? I don't know. Could do something like this. And I'm looking right here. This is semi-transparent. That might be a good one. I could go ahead and go with more purple. And that actually I think is the one. And look, this is kind of interesting because even if they are opaque, if you brayer them out thin enough, you can make them slightly transparent. Or we could go a whole new direction, which this is where I'm leaning.
Oh, hey, Hoota.
Let's bring in some...
Sorry, I was having a problem with my chat. I had to restart the whole business and then it... But we're good. And it was going. It was going.
Well, are we okay now?
Woo, yeah.
Okay.
That was more me.
All right.
It wasn't you.
So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead. And I'm sorry, here, let me get a piece of paper underneath this. I apologize for the mess.
Oh, Cindy, she used unscented mineral oil for cutting boards and then scented it with a little orange essential oil. And it worked great.
Hey, I love that because I've been thinking about putting vanilla.
Yeah, we've been thinking about the vanilla.
Okay, well, whatever that is, it's in the board. Or it's on the piece of paper. It's on the back there. Okay, good.
I know, Violet.
What is it?
Well, all of a sudden, I don't know why Chrome keeps trying to, like, I do it when I first start, so that way, hopefully, it doesn't do exactly what it just did, which is, oh, hey, you need to sign back in. It's like, but I've been here. I didn't go anywhere.
Well, that obviously something that the designers need to work on.
They do. Those.
Well, I'll send them a message. A message.
Hey, Julie.
Okay, I just leave this over here, and I'm so spatially retarded.
She is. She has.
I have a problem with, you know, where things are in space.
Yeah.
That part of my brain is not very developed. Other parts are overly developed to compensate for that. Okay, a little humor there.
Oh,
all right, I have
funny.
my little dots of stuff out here. Paint. I forgot to tell you what one it is. Oh, and see, it says it's completely opaque. But if I brayer it out, it's not going to. I don't have to worry about this drying up as long as I have it, you know, smoothed it out, so I can talk to you a bit about what I'm going to do here. Because I have a complete...
Oh, yeah, Fran, if you, we have a couple of cutting boards that, because they'll start to split.
Yeah, and I have a wooden salad bowl.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah.
You're supposed to oil them up
Oil
so
them
they
up.
don't get dried out and crack.
Yeah.
You can do it with garlic. I can remember you always rubbing the salad bowl with garlic, and then I was like,
well, it's kind of nice.
garlicky.
You know, I like garlic.
I like it
Not
now.
everybody
But
likes
as a
it.
kid, I was like, can I please
Look
have
at
it
that,
prior
really.
to the garlicking?
Talked about that. All right, so I'm going to put a lot of them down because I want just some of the lines to show through. I don't, and leave a
fair.
lot of the background. That's what a mask does. Okay.
How are we doing? We peeled the skin in the Thursday Thoughts.
Yeah, we did.
Now, if some of you guys are like, what is it? Why do you keep talking about Thursday Thoughts? That is our unlisted stream that we have each Thursday at 3 p.m. Central Time for our makers group. So, once again, if you want to know all the ins and outs and who's it, what's it's. Oh, and I think Anne's going to post more information.
Yes, she is.
Anne and Mo. I don't know who's doing the final post. So, Anne, if you'll let us know, or Mo, because she, yes. Oh, you're here properly. Awesome.
Hey, put the big boogers on first.
Pink shutter publicly.
What?
She says she's here now properly. And at Leslie, she made her pink shutter publicly. Like, you know. Ugh. I was trying to use my things, and that's one of the reasons I knew
I don't
that my
even know
chat
what y'all are
she
talking
doesn't.
about.
See, this one's for you, Mo.
Oh, see, and these little guys get stuck together. Okay, now I can start whipping these little ones in here.
It's Aaron with an E, not a double A. Aaron, yeah. Voice to chat. It never knows. Oh, the cat. Hey, you. Yeah. I know. I was telling Carol and them that we got a chatty cat. He does. He's. Don't you dare come up around the backside here either. Yeah. He likes to jump up on the table, and then he's real mad when the camera's in the way.
All
he
right,
wants
so
to
we're
pick
going
the
to do this. And I'm doing this because I think this is also some of my material that I'm creating for my masterboard.
Okay, so Mo's going to be the one that posts it after the live stream today in Makers. So there'll be a lot of information in there that all the detailed questions should be answered, both from the YouTubers end of things to the non-YouTubers in Makers. So there you go. Oh, and thanks, Violet. Yes, drop that in there if you want to purchase these. We have them on our website. It's one of the things that we do. We make stencils.
All right, did you see what I did? I pulled that up to see if I was getting a good...
Chatty, chatty, catty.
Yeah, a good amount of stuff coming out. Because I want this to be liney-like rather than, you know...
Like an outline.
Yes.
That's what she meant by liney-like.
And probably...
It's tissue paper. This is the archival tissue paper.
And you realize wherever I've overlapped, I'm not able to get down to that stuff. These little bitty ones are really...
And Carol says her dogs are now happily sleeping and not making any noise. She's not
They're
screaming.
worn. They're worn out.
Yeah. They did their job this morning.
That's what we
Hey,
always...
David.
Oh.
Welcome.
And I don't know. You don't want to dilly-dally too terribly long because you realize that your paint is
Drawing.
drying. And I just flip these boogers off hither and yon, and
This
that's
is why
why
they get stuck together.
get stuck together and married up.
I think you maybe you put too many down.
Maybe I
It
did.
is a slight observation. It's not judgment.
The back seat.
Across the table, gel printing, y'all.
Okay, I don't know. It seems a little dry, but we're going to go for it. What the hey?
What the hey? Now this is is this hammer mill?
This is hammer mill.
Okay.
But you know what I just remembered? This was one of the ones that Izzy spilt the...
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like it was pre-wrinkled for you. That didn't happen on the plate.
Izzy spilt my glass of water. And I just happened to have a bunch of...
It just so happened.
Absorbent matter there that...
Caught it all.
All right, now Carrie, I'm pulling it. I'm picking it up. Gosh, look at how beautiful these things are. I mean, seriously.
And see, this is what happens, is they turn into these lovely things, and then we're like, okay, well, better cut some new ones, because we're going to glue those down to something or send them to somebody.
Yeah, if you want to buy used ones.
Oh, I could. Grunged up ones. What do you guys think? Are you interested?
I don't know.
Ooh.
I think we're going to have a lovely 2-pull here, but it's going to be one of those that I'm going to have to sit on. Hey, it looks better than it did.
True that.
True that. All right, well.
This is how, oh God, and we weren't supposed to use the flowers anymore. She's flowering up again.
Hey, you know what?
She loves the flowers.
I love the flowers, and the reason I like them is because I can determine what goes where.
Yes, pre-grunge stencil pieces. Exactly.
All right, well, what we're going to do here, because I want to kind of go...
Collect and says collector items.
Yes, collector items.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can...
An envelope.
$5 a bundle. Okay, now, I'm going to pull this with black because that's where I'm going today.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a dark board.
Your master board's going to be dark.
My master board is going to be dark and light. I'm going to have, you know, it's going to be one of those.
Yes, what's your Cohen?
Don't go into the light,
no,
Carol Ann.
That's the poltergeist thing that I always say to you, Carol Ann.
Yeah. Go to the light, Carol Ann. But it's really not. They're telling her not to because the light is where the bad stuff is.
Yeah, the Cohen quote that you like, the cracks.
Oh.
Something or other.
Yes. Something, I don't know. I've got it written down somewhere. It's one of my very
I wish I could remember
favorite.
These
Cracks are what lets
Mo's
the
on
light
board.
in. Leonard Cohen is like
Yeah.
I love Leonard Cohen. Oh, and hey, we were listening to throat music last night. I love that stuff.
Well,
we listened to it for hours. I love it.
Sharon's got us all hooked up on some awesome kind of Nordic, what was it, Eastern European, Middle Ages, something or other type stuff. It's really great. Kind of weird, but I love it. And then, then you start getting the recommendations for other kind of Celtic stuff and some throat music type thing. I mean, there's some very interesting music out there. It's all on YouTube. Did you know that?
Yeah, y'all know.
Did you know that? Izzy was not really into it. She's kind of like, yeah, I gotta go. Is this not Katy Perry? I'm not in. I like the Candy Girl.
All right, well, we're not worried about the back part. Oh, and I should say.
She says it's Viking rock. It's in her soul.
I love it.
There we go. There's a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in.
And, I mean, isn't that just
Thank you, Robin.
wonderful?
Yeah.
I just, it almost makes me cry. I get really emotional
We've
about
used
that.
it in a couple of journals. You'd think I would actually remember it by now.
Yeah, no kidding.
Stuff like that doesn't stick in my brain.
Okay, so if you are at a loss as to what color to use, my
Thank you,
go-to
Linda.
is quinacridone azo gold.
No, she did not. We do need to get a new schedule from Sharon. Sharon, you need to hook us up with some, who's it, what's going on, and when.
What are you talking about?
Mo was asking
About what?
when Sharon's gonna go live next.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh.
So she needs to get us note up on her schedule.
Hey, Fred,
Ooh.
check it out.
I like this.
This is some good grunge here.
Now, these are her little cards. This is masterboard. Now, it's not a huge
Now,
one.
the reason I cut my masterboard up, I don't know if that's like against the rules or whatever on the masterboarding into things. I don't know much about that. But again, it's my board and I can just do what I want to do.
That's right.
But I'm
Oh,
loving.
bye, Mike.
I just felt like that whole big sheet here was not going to be conducive to some good stuff happening.
Yeah.
Okay, now, come on now. Give me some love. Give me some love.
Oh, yeah, that's some good stuff right there. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's dry, but that's no worries. This is why I pulled this with black.
Carrie, when I'm working, I like the white noise stuff, like the waves, even just the fan noise and stuff, because it helps kind of drown out all the other...
Oh, my goodness.
Is it the purple again? Oh.
Izzy's even started calling it.
Paper. Here you go, Gigi.
She says, I picked your paint brokers off for you, Gigi. I said, you are such a sweetheart.
She's a lovely little picker.
Oh, here. Oh, my God. Now, see, it's okay. I can leave that because I haven't spread
She
it out.
hasn't ironed it out yet.
I haven't ironed it out yet. Okay. So, she brought me these. Now, she didn't bring me all of them, but she said, Gigi, I can eat some more of those candies if you need more of those little for your journal. And I said, oh, honey, you are so
That's
sweet.
how she got the candies.
Yeah. Because I was rewarding her for really, you know, being a supportive team member. Okay, that's way too loud. I don't like that.
I'm going to send you her dentist bill. That's what I'm going to be doing.
What?
I'm going to send you her dentist bill.
Oh.
For support.
Oh. Well, this is going to be way juicy and way red, but oh well. We'll get a little bit of it
Oh, okay.
on
Here, hold on. There's some good information. All right. So, Laura. Hello, Laura, people. I'd use other essential oils like Rosemary Murphy's oil has citronella. Oh,
that's
breaks down the paint and you can peel off from stencils and brayers. I use rosemary fights bacteria to make her plates go. Are you using I would assume Laura's plates are homemade plates for sure then, because that's really when you want to when that happens. That's my understanding. Please let me know. I could be completely wrong. Devin says you are the master of your master board. Just master. Just keep mastering, P.
Whipping this sucker into shape here. Oh my God, isn't that wonderful? Yeah.
I'm a little late on the chat here. Sorry, guys. Yes, they are little kiss strips. That is exactly right. They were part of the heart attack art heart attack.
What?
The candies. Hey, you.
Oh yes, those came from
He's
Lisa.
back.
Lisa?
I think Lisa or Ann.
Sent us.
They both sent us some candies.
They did.
Yeah.
Those might have been from Ann.
Sorry, they go into one name.
The Dove ones bit the dust a long time ago.
Because Pete's been hitting those.
Yeah.
Candy's just...
Izzy, I'll tell you what, she knows her. She says, the first thing she asked me was, do you have any of the pink doves left, Gigi? I'm like, oh, look at you knowing some stuff about. And she can tell you which one she doesn't like, too.
Sharon, Peg, hers is arriving, or hasn't arrived yet. So, but she made that beautiful box. I mean, Peg is a master. That is for sure. And talk about grunging some things up. That girl knows how to do it. Kelly would like to know the jars of paint at the top of the screen. What kind are those? Glad you asked, Kelly.
Yeah, I am.
Didn't
I use some from one of those for my black?
Probably. Are you going to tell her about it, or do you want me to do the spiel?
You can do the spiel. I'm thinking.
Okay. Those are P's paint mixes, and if you would like to know what, now they're loosely, they're not like spot on recipes.
Oh yeah, don't get mad at me because this is like French cooking.
Yes, she says that all the time.
That's right. That's what Julia says. You know, these people didn't think you need to write anything down.
I swear this, Kenny. So, if you go over to our website, it's one of the free downloads. There is the paint mix guide, and so you don't have to use exactly. They're kind of the colors. Sharon's been doing great paint mixes too, and I think she used the guide a little bit on that. There you go. It'll be linked in that link there. and that link right there. There you go.
Okay, I'm really liking this, kind of these bits and pieces of turquoise on there.
This kind of reminds me of how we did the meandering.
Yeah,
She's got a style. She's got a style, y'all. It's the grunge period of, you know, masterboards and meandering accordions.
But I want something.
You cannot go over there, Kitty. No, no, no. You cannot. There you go. Yeah, she went grayscale with hers.
Who did?
Sharon.
Oh.
She's been using the guide, I think, somewhat. Loosely. She was guided loosely.
Oh, well, here's one of my... I'll tell you
I
what.
know.
I don't want to use that. It's got square edges. Just drop my clip. That's all right. Well, see, you know that this is all, like, from the... Whatever. I'm not caring if that's kind of drying up. I don't care about that so much because...
Now, are you going to use those tissues on your masterboard?
Well, I'm going to use some of them. I don't know. I'm committed to something like that.
Oh, goodness. Don't say she gets a little fired up about that.
Well, I just think, you know, all these people who tell me that they plan things out, well, number one, I think they're lying.
I plan
and number
out.
two...
Sort of. I have really good intentions.
I've done that planning. It's a whole waste of time because I changed my mind.
It stresses her out. Really.
20 seconds before. And I know what I'm going to do because each layer talks to me. It speaks to me. It says, do this, do that. Don't do this, don't do that.
Oh, Carrie, like that last pull. Fran has made 7 mixes of her own.
All right, well, she's not sharing her info. You've been writing that stuff down, Fran?
I think she has. She makes the little notes out to the side. I haven't really seen like an up close like that she notes like how much and this, that, and the other. Oh, see, Carrie, he doesn't plan. He creates with his gut. Yeah, that's pretty much what she's.
Yeah, I fly by the seat of my pants. It's what I need when I'm there, when I get there, and I can't tell you what that will be. I'm not being disingenuous. I'm just telling you.
I like a little planning.
Mariah likes a lot more planning than I do. And now I have to put these someplace where they don't get back in their present state that they were in.
Yeah, getting married.
They need to have some time apart, work out their differences. Okay, now we're back. What?
I don't know. Sharon, did you mix the paints in a video or just talk about the paints in a video? See, I can't remember that. Let us know, Sharon.
Inquiring minds want to know. Oh, and don't let me forget, I want to do some sgraffito today,
because she can post that in Makers. If she has the, you know, mixing video. She probably already posted it there, but.
Okay, you just want this to look kind of spooky.
I feel like kind of a mastermind over here petting the kitty while. You know, don't they do that in the shows? Like there's always some mastermind that has cat and petting the cat while they're planning, you know, world domination or
evil
something.
deeds.
Yes. He would like to adjust. Oh, are you done? Okay, he's done. I am fully, you know, fluffed up with hair. He'll be back in a minute, I'm sure.
Oh, that's kind of interesting. I don't know.
Oh, she does have she has a notebook full of the info on her mixes. And she talked about it in one of the lives. Okay. Well, Fran, you need to share that over in Makers.
Ooh!
Yeah, I just like to have a little bit of a plan. It doesn't have to, you know, I'm always willing to change course, but I think a little.
Okay, now this is one of my Liquitex old, notice the word old, Liquitex from a metal tube. That should tell you something. I don't know when they stopped making metal tubes. With polymer emulsion, and the color was burnt sienna.
Fran even has some mixing videos on her channel.
Oh, look, I put a little in there and didn't stir it around.
Well, Fran, you need to create a playlist and then post that in Makers.
Yeah, come on now, girl.
I mean, you know you can do it.
I don't know what that is, but it kind of...
Oh, Carrie would like you to pull that with rich gold.
Okay, that polymer stuff?
What's polymer stuff?
Oh, Carrie, that's a good idea.
Do it.
Well, I squirted that in there, but it's like...
Separating?
No, it's hard as a brickbat.
No.
It's a burger. Won't want to waste any paint, but I don't want any of those lumps out there either.
Lumps. She's a lump.
I got a lump. Well, it's kind of a soft lump, a little bit.
Oh, thank you, Violet. Violet's good. Yeah, she's on it. Love it. Good deal.
What? This booger stuck to my finger. Not releasing.
Hello, Kim. Good morning.
Okay, here we go. Gold, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Gold, you say? Well, I need to mix some more stuff in.
Oh, that's right. So her mixes, I kind of remember you saying that, Fran. The older videos were for texture paste, like mixing color into texture paste, which is a good thing, too. I mean,
I've done that, too, and I've still got some of those. I found some of those the other day.
I found it over here.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to do something. What I need to do is bust out my impasto.
Yeah. We're trying to figure out how to send some to Mo. There's been a conversation about it.
Well, I said we just need to go to some place where people are traveling overseas.
Yeah, and I said that's also called smuggling, I believe.
You know what? The people in the
Hang out
diplomatic
at the airport and say, "Could you please take this jar of pasta to our friend Mo?"
Just call her. She'll come pick it up.
And then when they ask you the questions at the airport, has somebody asked you to carry anything for them? Yeah, these crazy artist lady out here.
This weird person.
Yeah. Like smuggling in the impasto.
I don't know. I don't know how much that we're going to be able to get off of there.
Oh, awesome. Thank you, Violet. Let's see.
That didn't work very well. There we go.
Did you do the gold?
I did.
All right.
See, there's a little gold.
I may have to come out and...
Oh, there's some gold, y'all.
Okay, good. It's in Makers too. All right. Because I'll probably be a little easier. Because I'm trying to find things in chat, like after a video and all that. It's tricky. So what I would recommend is clicking on it, opening it up in another window, then you save it for later. Or you can go over to Makers. There are options. We like options. Getting some love. Getting some love.
Okay. Excuse me.
She did hit the nettle today.
Pardon?
I said you did hit the nettle today. You hiccuped, like, you know. It was...
Oh. I had a big old... Because I mean,
the allergies have been real.
Oh, it's just miserable. And then I knew it was developing into a sinus headache, so I did my...
All right, you keep flipping around there and changing the light. And
Sorry.
Just generally making the camera do things, but...
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
I know.
I mean, I don't know how to
I'm going to brighten it up a
make
little
that
bit.
happen otherwise. Okay, now, when in doubt...
Yeah, what you doing?
Quinacridone. Because I don't know, it has a sticky property to it. And plus, I really like this.
She does. It's almost like Red Violet, which is her happy place here lately.
Yeah, it is. Red Violet. And I decided the Quinacridone Crimson was just a little bit too crimson. Oh my land to goodness.
Actually, I'm almost through this coffee. I'll be a little jittery later.
Okay, that is transparent red iron oxide. I think that's more of what I want out here rather than the crimson. I'm real proud of my new crimson Quinacridone. Crimson, I've never had it before. But it's awfully red. I should put some
that's how your Christmas situation happened, I think.
green gold. Put some green gold with it and then we'll be good to go. I mean.
Why does that work, P? Please explain.
Oh, you're just being such
I want you to
creepy
explain.
diaper head.
Red and green make brown. Typically. That's why. Yes. Oh, hey, Christy. Stopped in a bit for lunch. I hope she's feeling better.
Christy and...
Yes, it is. It is our Christy.
Georgia?
I tell you, the light is just freaking out today. I don't know. I try to keep it consistent.
Well, the problem is when I pull it up, and I try not to do that, but you know, sometimes I just...
It's okay.
Picking up some grungy stuff. Okay, look at that. Isn't that middle stuff there just really is very exciting, I think. And you have to be careful because after a while, and if you don't let your paint dry, you're just adding some more paint to the board. Okay, I'm going to put that aside. Let's work on this side a little bit. This is dry enough that I can do that.
Oh, Darcy said she was thinking of the green gold.
I think green gold is the way to go.
Hazel gold, green gold are her favorites.
Yeah, now this, okay, we're just going to go ahead and do it. This is what my thought was.
Oh, what paper are you using? That's the
140-pound Caisson smooth
watercolor paper, right?
cold press. Yeah,
Yeah.
smooth.
No, this is the stuff that's going to be turned into the postcard. So this is sort of the master board, just kind of cut down into 3 sections, so that way it wasn't this big, huge thing that she kept whacking into the camera, making me crazy, and you know, it would have
Plus,
been.
I don't have enough room here to do that kind of stuff.
You know, when she did the meandering one, we did that off camera, and it was very tricky because it's kind of like you have to move in these big sections, and that one was at least sort of folded up, so it was more manageable, where these didn't want to cut it up quite, you know, fully. So
I don't want to.
These are master strips.
Yeah, the board was there. It's just been reduced in size so that it's easier to flip and flop. And
Robin wants to know if you're saying Canson. No.
Yes.
C-A-N-S-O-N?
C-A-N-S-O-N. Canson.
With a little Texan.
But thank you for clarifying that.
Yes.
And I think I got it on sale somewhere.
Hello, Arabella.
It is not the best watercolor paper in the world, but for what we're doing here,
it's good enough.
It's a lovely weight. It's almost replicates postcard, you know.
Yeah.
Because they're a little stiffer than just regular paper. Okay, that's looking good.
And Eva says she thinks that the hot press watercolor paper is the smoothest one.
Well, then maybe it is hot press instead of cold press. Whatever it is, it's smooth, and that's the one I like.
It's smooth and...
Unless I'm watercoloring, and then I do like the other stuff. Okay, we're getting some good stuff here. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're very in love with this one. This is the color shift, which means it's the FolkArt stuff, not the Shuttle.
Now, Shuttle makes the same thing, I swear.
Very similar.
I think that...
Pretty much. It's off by a little, you know.
Yeah. Here's the swatch. Look at that. There's not...
Not a whole lot.
Yeah.
One's a little more greeny.
I think they came from the same vat.
They did. We have theories about this. Unfounded.
Unfounded. We haven't really done our detective work on that. You know, we haven't...
We haven't asked around.
Or, you know...
Done our proper sleuthing.
Gone to China and done a... Okay, I really want to pick up those edges, but I think probably...
So you thought going for the gold was going to be a bunch of shiny stuff. You're going to have to wait for my video. Her going for the gold is called grunge. That's her gold. Oh yeah, the color shift paints are fun. We did that whole well, there's probably a couple videos there. We were really focused in on the various ones.
Well, we're still not getting...
Yeah, you're kind
of... good stuff up from the edge, but...
Hello, Sarah.
I mean, you know, that's okay.
Glad you're popping by.
All right, let's do a little sgraffito here.
Sgraffito.
Sgraffito time.
Do you guys... that was in the Thursday Thoughts, so sgraffito. Because we looked it up, and that's how you say it. Well, that's how you say it with a little Texan. anyway, is the scratching. So it can be even like graffiti or whatever is considered a sgraffito. They were similar. There was some information about all that together.
Dries, clear, and shiny. I don't think that's what I want.
Did you put that note on there? Or
What?
what were you looking at?
Oh, I'm just trying to find something to get this to stay open a little bit.
Ah.
I mean, I could,
Don't go too crazy. Otherwise we'll be waiting till...
okay, this is just golden open in Nicolazo gold. Heavy body. Oh my gosh. Here, Mariah.
No, she can't put the lids on.
Those black lids just, I don't know.
Tricky boogers.
Tricky boogers. But we just want this to be grunged up anyway. We don't really...
Carrie says, Sgraffito sounds like a new Disney movie. We would watch that.
Yeah, we would
It's a scrappy kid in the city. Making his own way. Making a mark.
And we wouldn't just watch it once. We would watch it 3 or 4 times.
Or a million. Especially if it had some songs and if it had anything with a zombie and a cheerleader, we'd be watching it about 20 million times.
Boy, that is the truth. I mean to tell you, that baby. Okay, here we go. And we're just, you know, when I talk about mark making, I'm talking about very loosey-goosey.
Hey, Jackie.
Now, I don't know that I'm liking that.
You need to
For
make
a
your marks a little.
tool.
Yeah, you need some deeper marks.
I need some better marks. Aha!
You need to be able to kind of see the plate.
Well, remember
little
the
bit.
plate's all grungy
Oh,
and
yeah.
nasty anyway.
I don't know what's happening here. It's
I don't
darkness,
either.
my old friend.
I just don't.
I wish we could pay for the rights to use some of these songs and I was good enough to cue them up like a DJ. That would be awesome. And Lisa would think that it was really awesome because she's my singer friend.
I was standing in front of the mirror the other day going, I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in.
Weren't we? Yeah, didn't that come up the other day? It was stuck in your head?
Yeah. That kind of stuff drives you crazy.
Oh, it is.
Oh, look at that. That's some,
Oh, well, so Violet says you need a crappy rubber stamp to pull up some of those marks. She has her little mark making things. I'm like, stop pulling those things out.
Okay, I'm really liking this a lot. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about this. This makes me sad because she's kind of covering up some things that I do like. This is where I turn away and...
Shudders. I see her shuddering.
Well, you're in the right place, Arabella. She says love her some marks and grunginess, too. Maybe a little bit of the light will come through.
I'll crack it. Okay, that one's good for now. You got to kind of give them a little rest in between. Because if you don't, like I said, you just keep pulling.
Yeah, your paint doesn't... Does it leave it behind, or...
No, it sucks it back down on the plate, and you just have some more stuff. Oh, man, look at that nice little... I think we need some more turquoise.
I agree with that. I support this decision.
Turquoise. And this is some good stuff. Boy, I'll tell you what, this is going to be some major cleaning of the plate here.
Mm-hmm.
No, these little bitty... Yeah, this says it's opaque. We'll fix that.
Oh, no, you don't. Oh, goodness, lady.
Well, you don't always have to iron it out until it's FP.
Just let me know when you're when these do kind of all need a little bit of a rest, because I would love for you to show the one technique with the mandalas.
Oh, sure. Yeah, no problem.
You promised me that.
I did, and I will do that.
I love that side.
What side? This side?
That side.
Yeah, me too. You still love it?
How about now?
How about that? Oh, yeah. Just have trouble getting those corners, those dadgum corners.
Oh, she's
Contrary. Awesome.
Oh, there's some wiggling and there's some gravy talk.
Oh
and
my
some-
goodness, look at that. Was that worth the pounding out? I say yes.
She's never shy about getting a little
Look at that. But that is just absolutely
aggressive.
Yeah. Okay, we'll put that over there.
Violet loves your shirt. Is that one that we made or no?
No, I got this as a headshot in Fort Collins.
There you go. Fort Collins.
When we were coming through on our journey from Alaska. Okay, now what I'm going to do, and this
Wiggle,
is really
wiggle.
great.
Yeah.
I'm not going to. I might have to bust out my other.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, I can do it on a little plate.
We did do a whole day of tie-dye.
Yes, we did. And
It was fun.
Izzy liked it. She drove us crazy.
Oh, not bad.
You know, I swear to God, the child is my clone. She says, Gigi, I just want to do it the way I want to do it. I understand that, sweetheart, but that is not going to work. I'm just like, okay, whatever. I understand that. Go ahead. So we had a lot of mud.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Well, I'll tell you what, we must be having some really super dry weather
Yes.
here.
Things
I
are
can't
drying
get-
very quickly.
Get this to even see, the edges are all, I don't know, it's maybe a tape session.
Yeah. I say, uh-huh.
Yeah, there we go. You got to get those edges moistened up. If they're looking back at you the same color as when you were going over them, they're not moistened up. All right, everybody got that? Okay, don't dally here.
Oh, Christy says, I wonder who sounds like that. I want to do it the way I want. I don't act that way.
Yeah,
That's her over there.
sometimes that stuff skips generations.
I might have had a moment in my life. Is this all going to come up?
Oh, not today.
Not today, y'all.
But here, look, I can show you what it's going to look like. And you're going to be absolutely gobsmacked.
Ooh.
Ain't that purty?
Let's hope it all comes up. But that's why you want to leave it. Let it dry.
Oh, yes, because I want all of this. And if I pulled it right now, I would be back in the same place that I was when I started with a bunch of, edges. But your edges dry out first. I mean, that's just a given.
Oh, I know. I've seen that, Laura. The ice dyeing, where they use the ice with it. And the colors just become really, really vibrant. And they, it's a little bit different. Like, you get a different
I don't know what you're talking about.
with tie-dyeing and ice.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know that. That wasn't what we did back in the day. Alrighty. Okay, so we're doing... I have to move my master boards.
Her little master boards.
Which, by the way, these are not done. This
No.
is the first step, y'all.
But they do need to dry up a bit.
Yeah, because they're. I can't spread them on one side because I keep coming off with stuff. All right. So do we want
She does. She's quite petite. You're getting
fleur de lis,
fleur de lis.
or do we want Daisy Doodle?
Also known as tracery. Because it was
Tracery.
based on the windows of the cathedrals.
Yeah. Or do we want the ones that the middle's clogging up?
Cloggy metals.
Cloggy middles.
Also known as...
But I have a lot of these, and I can't remember why I ended up with 2 sets.
Well,
Oh, because I kept one that I really wasn't supposed to and
Yes.
used it, and then she had to make another one.
yeah.
Okay, now here's the ones really clogged up. Yeah, that'll be a good one.
And we needed them for the photographs and stuff, and then we lost a set, so then we cut some more. There was... Yeah.
Yeah, that's how things go around here. Okay, you want to have these when you're getting ready to do this.
Oh, yes, definitely, Fran.
You want to have these boogers ready to go. And you know what? I might just use one of each one.
Yes.
Would that be interesting?
Julie, that is true. If you only have one plate, letting it dry is going to be a challenge.
Yes, it is.
That's why she ended up buying more plates.
I actually need another 8x10, but I mean, I don't need it.
But she would like it.
It would be really nice sometimes when I've got one over here, you know, that's like resting.
Being in the corner thinking about itself. Yes,
Ripening.
The petticoats.
It's over there ripening.
Yes.
All right, now see, look at how I've got them all set up. I'm ready to go. All right, so what are we going to start with here? Let's use a color we haven't done yet.
I want to cut those trillibytes because Fran sent me the files. They're awesome. I just haven't had a chance yet.
I am very jazzed about those. I have a whole thing. I have this rubbing thing. What's this? Russian blue.
Mo says she likes the stencils, the masks, have paint on them because they're easier to see.
Hey,
He
absolutely.
also likes that too.
Yes. Because those white things, I mean, my God, I'm looking for those for days. Well, obviously, I wasn't unscrewing the lid on that one. Okay, we're going to do a little color mixing here.
Birthday jelly plate for P. Maybe.
Paint burgers.
Oh, bye, Christy. I'm glad you got to hang out for a little bit. That was nice.
And this is Expert.
And Fran's still working on the Aztec head one. What's she talking about?
Oh, yes.
A stencil?
Well, I certainly know her
Foam head?
yeah, her head that she was making. We were wondering about that.
I don't think that's what she's talking about.
Yeah,
All right,
she
Fran,
is.
you got to tell us. No, the Aztec head one, I think that's a stencil.
Oh, I thought she was talking about her.
But yeah, we
styrofoam
never saw
head.
the end of the
Yeah,
foam
Fran,
heads,
you,
Fran.
you didn't get us snowed up on that. Mm-hmm. We need for
See,
you.
she means a stencil. Fran's got some things in the works.
Well, I want to know how Mr. Gothic Cathedral.
Oh,
what do
the
you call those?
gargoyle. There she goes.
Yeah.
She was trying to work.
Yeah, I was working through it.
Yeah.
Boy, this is pretty.
Yeah, you went thick there, P. A
Ooh.
little much.
A little much. That's
But
all
you
right.
do want it kind of juicy.
You want it juicy because remember,
Uh-huh.
you don't want it too juicy though.
Mo is very happy. She's giving lots of blue hearts.
Lots of what?
Blue hearts.
Oh, I'll put that over there and slap that down on that dude. Oh, that's what's wonderful. I need to use some of this blue on my master board.
I don't know about that. Hey, it's yours. I'm not trying to butt in on the master and her master boards.
I really like the little pointy hoopty-doos on this one.
Yes.
I don't, it's got too much, you know.
I know you don't like the center of it. She didn't like the center of it, day one.
Yeah. I just thought it was a bit. Now see how I'm
I think he could have opened it up more.
Yeah.
But, it does have its purpose as well.
As well.
I like this. Look at this.
Okay. Now we grab a piece of tissue, which I've got covered up over here because my master boards are
Drawing.
drying. And really a lot of what we're doing here is pushing this down in. And I could have used the paper, but because I used so many of these, there's really not that much that was going to go onto
The tissue.
onto the actual piece of paper that I'm going to pull this with.
I don't know what she's saying.
That's all right. It'll all become clear to you later.
Carrie says, okay, that hurts my brain looking at that. Yeah, it's a little bit. It's like, okay, that's a lot of, yeah, you'll see though here in a second. It'll be pretty amazing. That's a lot.
That's a lot. Okay.
We should photograph them every once in a while, though, and do something with the photographs, because they do look so beautiful.
Yeah, they do. All right, now this, what I'm doing here, I could have left more on there, but what I'm doing right now, I'm showing you that you can use your...
So she did the tissue paper to get into the little holes.
Because I didn't want so much on there.
Well, I think.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Uh-huh.
It's all right.
She was going bigger, going home.
That's right.
Well, it's not going to look as stunning as if she would have just, you know, backed off them stencils a little bit, or the masks ever so slightly, but it's still going to be cool. And then you got to do the color. Oh, yeah, that's business. It's very Spode. Was it Spode? Is Spode the...
Delft.
China that... I think Spode is a
I don't know.
name
I'm just
branding.
thinking the white and whatever.
Yeah.
But now, look at this marvelous stuff we have here. So, you get this, which then I can take the, oh, sorry, my nose is just running. The semi-opaque, I can even go really light. But the only problem with this stuff is, I'll tell you what, you do not want to lollygag. You
No,
want to get
yeah.
down on that sucker right away.
Yeah.
Okay, let's pull this.
Let's do that.
Let's do it.
I say gold.
Let's do it. What are we going to do it with?
Gold. Maybe copper. You know Fran will be on board with that. Come on, Fran. She's all for copper.
How about
Oh, you're going monochromatic.
monochromatic?
See, she doesn't listen to anybody.
Well, you're probably not going to want this one anyway. Cause
Oh, thanks, Violet. I think that you meant screenshots of this.
And what I might do is something I haven't done before.
Luring people over. This is what's happening.
I've never really done this before, but we'll see how this works.
Now remember, you want to keep your paint ever so slightly. Like, you don't want to over brayer this, because this is when you could pull up things. You're also, I think, getting a little squishy business, but I'm not sure.
I'm getting squishy
Because
business
it didn't
here.
fully dry, but that's all right.
Yeah.
If you let the image there dry a bit more, it's going to be a crisper image.
Crisper.
Crisper. Is that right?
Crisper.
Crispier?
Crispier.
Crisper.
Crispier. Okay, we're gonna try this. Now this is my cheap print paper. Mariah hooked me up with.
Well, and you need to use some of that onion skin stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna do that.
Well, we still
Well,
have a
don't
little-
let me forget.
Okay. That was a reminder.
Well, you know, 5 minutes from now, I'm gonna be thinking about something completely different.
Okay, I'll try to be more better timing. More better.
All right, I'm trying to really get some of this to go on here. Probably should have used the absorbent side rather than the...
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. You know, there's always critics.
Mm-hmm. It's easy sitting over here just looking and making observations.
Yeah. And snide remarks
Yeah.
about color choice and whatnot.
Yeah, those are suggestions. I knew I was going to get that look.
Well, I've got a wrinkle out here,
Yeah,
which is not a good thing, because what that tells you, that's giving you information. It's saying you use too much paint. And I can tell you,
That's the wrinkle of judgment.
Look, yes. When your brayer looks like this, you're probably using too much paint. And when you get that much off of it, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, buddy.
And what I've noticed, oh wow, check this stuff out.
She just squirreled on the brayer. Oh. Yeah, you got some kind of goobery business.
Knobby things.
Knobbery.
Knobbery. Okay, that's probably not going to print right there, but I can, while it's still wet, go along.
Oh, I don't know about that sound. The wrinkle of shame. And it'll always be there to, you know.
Now look at
That
that.
is
Now,
beautiful.
come on. I need some oohs and ahs and clappy hands. And I pulled it out. And you, ye of little faith, and still have some really good stuff on my plate.
Oh.
Now look at those.
What do you do with those knobbery parts? Well, I don't know. Like, how are you going to clean that brayer? You just kind of go in with it, or what's your...
I don't mind.
She didn't mind it.
I mean, when I do mind it, I'll pull them off. That's a really nice skin right there. Ooh, and I could probably do that.
Is it about time?
I'll put that one up.
I'm saving that for later.
Saving that for later.
I'm feeling real picky.
Here, look.
Voila!
Clean brayer.
Magic!
Okay, I think these are really swell and elegant.
Yeah, I do too. They're not for this project, but...
Add a little on the back there.
Yeah, you're pulling some more things.
Pull some more things. I don't usually use blue, but I really do like this.
We should do
use
a blue
blue
thing.
more often. I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Since we have nothing
ventured, nothing
gained.
I knew it was good.
Okay, where are we? Where are we here?
Yes, exactly. And if you can pull it with... Oh, well, you're going to put the print back on there.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
put that one back on.
But
I
just
can't put the other one on because it's still wet.
remember, onion skins.
Oh, yeah. Onion skin.
Yes.
Green gold.
Getting lots of love. Great work.
I
Cool.
love
Excellent.
green gold.
Yes, I didn't expect that either.
What?
Really. I thought it was going to be mushy.
Oh, you guys thought it was going to be a fail.
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, well, you just stay tuned, you faint of heart.
Ah, thanks, Violet. And if you're new, give us a thumbs up. Hang out a bit. If you're watching the replay, a little thumbsy upsies. Those are always awesome. We appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Oh, good show. Like that.
I do too.
Hey, and it didn't go too froggy green. I was a little concerned with that. I didn't say anything, but
Yeah.
That's
Oh, and look, we've got, oh, look at all that
Little
wonderful mucky muck we've got back there.
speckledy. Mo gave you green hearts.
Yes. yes, yes,
Yes, knobbies give it traction or texture. Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
You got some good support on the knobby business.
And look at this piece of paper here.
Yeah, kind of looks like it's riveted.
I don't know. Maybe there's something under that. But I have had it. Oh, look, we're getting really nice little collage pieces going on
Oh,
here.
geez.
I just pulled these out of my bin over here. And look, here's the... Oh, look at that.
Yes, Carrie, a second brayer I think is nice to have as well.
Oh, my goodness. You do not
If
want
you want a big session.
Yeah, because it's gonna happen. Okay, what now? I'm done.
Voila, that's it.
Voila, that's it.
Viola.
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 Yeah, this is still a little sticky. See, that's the problem with this heavy-duty paper. It takes longer to dry, I guess, because it's thicker.
Well, and it's built. You got a good build up there too.
Yeah,
so.
I do. Look at that. You can even see some.
Yeah, well, it'd help if you put it in the camera.
Oh,
There you go. That's the place.
that's a better shot.
She was oogling it on her own.
Out of camera, off camera. But look at that loveliness that's building up there.
Oh, hey, Mags.
I'm going to
good
try
to have
something
ya.
here. You know, this is just for chuckles and grins. I have no idea if this will work. We don't care.
A little slap and tickle.
Slap.
We chuckle about that. That doesn't apply here, but it's funny.
Okay, now
I do make her chuckle.
where I am going to go for the little more open is because I think I'll be able to, the stiff watercolor board, it is definitely not going to flex down into the spots.
Oh, that's a good way of flex. Flex down in.
Flex down into the spots, and I'm just going to do this corner over
You know,
here.
getting them fiddly bits.
Fiddly bits, yeah. Okay, I really don't want any of that.
Nettie says she might need some Depends to watch this show.
Somewhat.
Some Depends. I think she's giggling.
Oh!
She's getting giggles and maybe a little giggle piddles.
Okay, now this is where you use the other side of your brayer.
Baron.
You
The other
just
B word.
wiggle that baby down into those little places there.
Don't be afraid to get a little aggressive.
Don't be afraid to get... Oh, now look at that.
Oh, now that's some beautiful gold goodness there.
And I don't know what happened down here with this funky looking shape there, but I love it. Love it.
That was loverly.
Loverly.
See, now I'm happy.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Holy cow, we're on a roll. Keep on going.
Keep on going, P.
Keep on going.
She's going for the gold.
Oh my goodness, just looks like a
love
Moorish church or
I want to tell you to leave it alone because I'm afraid you're gonna go too far.
Oh, never. Never.
Oh, now you're sounding like Fran.
I know. I'm channeling you,
yes.
Fran. Did you know that was coming?
Yes.
Remember, we still have the ghost print to pull.
No.
Oh, I'm thinking, I'm getting close to
yes.
DONE.
I want to take it away from you.
Yes, that's what she does.
And hide it for a little while. Our dogs are excited. I'm not sure exactly why they're all so excited. Now, is that going to be a straight edge there?
What?
Well, it looked like there was a straight edge happening. I'm a little worried.
Oh, I don't know what you're worried about.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, I have concerns.
Obviously. Well, that's, it's dried out. The dadgum gold just,
Dadgum gold.
Dadgum gold. Okay, well. What?
Moses tamed on YouTubers.
Oh, yeah. And I've still,
Oh, hello, Zeta. Welcome.
I am seriously going to do, and the thing about this is I should address this. If you've gone too far and you just feel like, you need a little more light, you don't have to go with gold. You can grab your white. This is totally opaque. And I hope I don't muck this up, but if I do, I'll just have to,
Yeah.
It's not.
Is this the transparent one? No, this is...
No, this is the...
You're making me a little scared with what she's doing and what piece of paper's out there.
What?
I don't know. I'm just wondering about... Talk us through your thought process here.
Oh, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to recapture a few little places of white on here. And again, I'm going to use my big.
Okay. I'm with you. I'm back in your court.
Okay.
No, she's just gonna put little fingerprint, bunny looking things, little tracks, running through the snow.
Okay.
The knobby part. She's not burying.
Yeah, hey, this is an original. I don't ever see anybody doing this, but my fingers get tired.
So you can.
And Susie says, "My little fingers."
My little fingers are.
Look at that. See?
Nicely done.
Yeah.
So see those bits come in handy.
And if you just, want a bit here, hither, and yon. Yeah, look at that.
This is P gives new meaning to the term fist bump. Fist bump. That gusto. Get that print.
That's right.
I love that.
Go for it. I want to get rid of that straight edge that I have there. Oh, look. That was a brilliant move on my part. I have them every now and then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See? Kind of made it kind of smudgy and...
Smudgy.
Smudgy.
Brings it back to a little bit of a happier place. Less mucky muck. Maybe with a little vision.
That was not open, so it's not going to stay active. Oh, look.
Oh. You got to explain what just happened there.
This is what happens when you use the wet side of your stencil on wet paint. Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at that.
She's very happy.
You couldn't have planned that.
Nope.
That's so brilliant on my part.
Because if we wanted it to happen, it wouldn't.
No.
And
but
we could
see,
do it.
It's got some more interesting textures going on there.
I like that.
I like that.
Kind of snowflakey looking.
Yeah. And we kind of, oh, we need something here because this is, I don't want to pull just that plain. Oh, look at that.
Oh, yes. New vocab. Uh-huh.
What?
Yes, our, the PM sayings. Things.
We'll just kind of get this because we want to pull this. And
Aw, that's awesome, Zena. I'm happy.
okay.
Are you part of Makers? You need to post it. Whatever you're making with that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Well, whether you're using our stuff or not, but you should still be a part of Makers.
Yeah, golly gee. Okay, we're gonna get us some good blue color.
Oh, we putting the blue back in, huh?
Putting the blue back in. I'm gonna pull this with tissue paper and then I'll have it to use on my master board.
Okay. Still need to do an onion skin pull, I'll tell you. She's gonna have to have
Oh
that
well, here
stacking.
I'll do that. I'll do this. Yeah, because I think the onion skin's gonna work the same way as
Nice. There you guys go. Look at you. Awesome.
what is it?
Mods. They're taking care of things. Taking care of business. Got the Facebook group out there. If you missed it, there it is again. You guys are rocking it.
I'll say.
I say.
Oh, goddammit, I didn't take the paper clip off of this. Because Mariah gets mad at me for
Well, losing
mixing
the... So then we're like, I don't know what that is. Now I got to do research.
Okay, now this is authentic, vintage,
Darcy sent it to us.
and I'm going to be very... but the thing about onion skin, when you say that you've actually used onion skin in typing, that kind of dates you, and I don't want you all to think I'm an old person. But
She's not an old person.
I was a terrible typist. The only person... No, actually, he was better. There was somebody else, but I don't know.
Like you were the worst person in class?
Typing.
I
what
wasn't
do you
very
call
good at it either.
called the big guy that's in the middle of the football team? The center. I mean, he had sausages for fingers,
And he could type
and he
better.
could type faster than I did. What was the other
Oh,
funny
thanks for
story that
coming
we
by,
were going to
Devin.
tell?
Well, Mo, you let me know if you want me to tell it, because I just figured it was going to be Thursday thoughts. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Okay, put it in there. Show people. Come on now.
Well, I don't want to put it down on there because
Yeah.
it'll start pulling up stuff off the back. Okay, see, there was stuff down there that you didn't know about. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And look at this. Look at this from the texture of the onion skin, ladies and gents.
All right, Laura R. has a question. Darcy, can you answer that? Because, Darcy sent us this paper. And I don't...
It's hard to find. You can
Yeah.
find it, but it's very expensive.
Yes, it is quite pricey.
And I don't know why these dumb people don't start making this again. There's definitely, there's a whole new market
Come on,
for
paper
it.
companies.
The thing about it is I'm sure that they stop making it when people stop using typewriters.
Cindy says that she used onion skin in typing, and she's not old. There
Bless
you go.
your heart. Thank you. I needed that. Okay, well, that is absolutely stunning. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm loving this.
Yes.
This is marvelous. So we're going to get another.
I'm kind of interested. I'm wondering if some of your sgraffito marks are still sort of there. Do you see the swirly business? Like, there's definitely some marks there that aren't
Accounted for. Well, I think it's from the.
Oh, it's from you pushing in with your
Yeah.
the knobby bit of the Baron.
Because it will. Off of my textures last night, I had. Okay, and we're going to.
Darcy lucked out and found it at the thrift store. So yeah, I don't know if it's the same as So Laura R was asking Hilroy onion skin. Yeah, I don't know.
I've heard people say that the ones that they are now advertising as
Are
onion
actually.
skin they're not like this.
And that was kind of the bit of search that I did. Most of it you can find, like the actual vintage onion skin is on Etsy or maybe eBay. Or butter up to Darcy. She's in the
Hey,
chat.
by golly, I'll pay you
She's
for
got
that.
a channel too. Check her out.
Because I love this. I've decided this is my new favorite stuff.
Just now.
Whoa.
Just now you saw it.
Whoa. I don't know if this is going to work, but
I like the idea.
you never know.
I think, is it going to be kind of snowy-like?
No. Don't know.
Very exciting stuff. Let's see here, so. Oh, okay. Gail has some. She's gonna try printing on some of her old college. That would be cool anyway. Like if it's college papers and stuff that you typed up, that might be kind of cool.
Oh yes.
Yeah, vintagey and ephemera-ish.
I've moved too many times. I had to get rid of a lot of that.
Oh, Hoot, I'm glad that you came.
Okay, you better just stay for this one last, because this is going to be like the, you know, the finale. Oh, hold on there, honey.
Hold on there, honey. God, she's throwing things. I'm excited
and you
about
know this stuff's pretty tough, because I can remember using one of those kind of erasers, you know, that are stiff and have the brush on the end of them.
Oh, that would be wonderful, Fran.
What's Fran?
She says her dad had a typewriter which he wrote books on. She wonders. Yeah, maybe he has some of that stuff in boxes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and I tell you, you know, if you want to make some money, sell that stuff on the internet there, Fran.
On the World Wide Web.
Yeah. Stuff is pricey. But send us a little bit if you would, if you come across it.
Look at this. Look at this. Oh, I've got to lay it down, so I'm going to get rid of this. I don't want to lay it down on here because it'll be picking up.
Yeah. There's some subtlety going on there for sure. I love that ripply, snowy kind of business that's going on there.
I know. And see, it picked up textures.
Fran says, hey, she's doing registration. Notice that, did you, Fran? Some good stuff there.
I'm going to get to that tape stuff. You know, we do have this.
But she did line it up, because if you
three-part stencil that Brad, he asks every time, and I keep telling him, this is going to be it. This is it. Not yet. And then I get into where I am right now, which is, you know, I have a lot of stuff prepared, but I don't actually know what I'm going to do until the cameras start rolling.
Yes, sometimes. We have a general outline
and
that I try to keep to.
Yes, and Mariah is always, she wants me to tell her things, and I tell her things, and I look over there every now and then. She has this look on her face like, I don't think we talked about that.
We didn't. That's okay.
Yeah. I'm fetching my, oh my gosh, look at that.
Well, Mags, go and search on, there's a lot of it on Etsy. It's pricey, though. I mean.
Look at those two colors together. Wouldn't that be lovely to do a little.
Aw. Darcy's loving that you're loving it.
I mean, this is exciting stuff.
Oh, I think so. You could leave it down on the plate.
The onion skin?
Yeah.
For a dry pull?
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Why?
I don't think.
You don't have good feelings about that?
I don't have good feelings about that.
Oh, you think that it might be too,
I think it's just too fragile.
And
you're talking about old stuff here, too.
Yeah.
It
gets more brittle.
Yes. And I just think that, you know, I mean, it'd be just one piece of paper.
Oh, thanks, Ann. You just might be peeling it off in pieces, is kind of what we're saying.
And that would not be fun. I've had to do that before.
One of the reasons you don't use tissue to pull a dry pull.
Yeah.
Because it's just, you need something sturdy to hang on to.
Now, something that I've been thinking about here is if you did a really dark color on the back side of this.
Oh, kind of stained glassy.
Uh-huh.
Can you do it? Can you do it? We have 15 minutes.
We have 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, nothing ventured.
Now, okay, so while P's kind of queuing up, do you need to talk? Do you need to talk, or can I tell the story and then you can kind of chime in? Because Mo wanted to hear the school story. Because remember I was telling you? And about the 3rd grade PE teacher.
Oh! Absolutely.
Because
Okay.
Mo told me a wonderful story. Now, that's for her to tell. If she wants to tell it, she can tell it in the chat. But my story is that when I was in 3rd grade, they had this competition thing where I think it was, like getting fit for, it was some
Because
thing
Texas has essential elements.
Yeah. And so to like incentivize you or whatever, like they were going to give you a patch. And so you did these couple week long, you did the running and all this. And I was I was done with it.
Plus, it's hot as crud in Texas.
Yeah.
At that time of year.
Yeah. And we don't have trees. It's
Come
West
on.
Texas. Yeah. There isn't any shade. It's just dusty and hot.
Yeah. It's the playground.
So I think after, 2 or 3 days of it, I was done. And so I just sat down and I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. You can call my parents, whatever. I don't care. I'm done. And
And sure enough, they did.
Coach Mendez. It's like just I could just tell in his face that number one, like, oh my God, it's like 3rd graders just like shut me down. And I was kind of scared but I was like, no, call my parents. You need to talk to these people.
Yeah,
Because I think they have my back on this.
Yeah.
I think so. Because I think it had already been complaining.
Yes.
And you said to just continue on as as much as I was willing to, but it was up to me to call it. So I did. And I can remember them coming in there. And so this part, I'll let P take over with what they said to Coach Mendez because I was sitting outside.
Yeah, Mara waited outside. Well, okay, so here I am. I'm a student at Texas Tech. And of course it had to be the day when I had my clay lab. But I talked and I said, we have a slight little problem with my daughter here. I need to go up to school, but I won't be gone very long. Will that be okay? Because, that's class time and they counted it. So, no problem. So here I am. I've got my army fatigues on. My hair's braided. I've got some kind of a cap on my head. I can't remember what it was. And my hiking boots. Because the clay lab floor was cement. And I used to wear those heavy sole shoes because it's just a lot more comfortable. So here I go stomping into the elementary school.
Looking a bit militant.
And I said, yeah, where's the PE teacher? We've got an appointment. And, okay, so, I meet with whatever his name was. I don't even remember what it was. And said, look, I'm taking education classes at Texas Tech. One of the big things is if you want your students to do the things that you want them to do, you have to provide motivation. Now, obviously, whatever you're using as motivation for my daughter is not working.
Yeah.
And you're just going to have to up the ante here.
Yeah.
Or, whatever. I said, now, don't call me anymore, and I won't call you on the weekends.
So,
deal with it.
Needless to say. And then he even called later that night because he talked to Dad. And my dad was
and
like,
you don't even want to go there.
No,
oh my
that was a
God,
whole
he's
other
had
thing.
horrible experiences because he had a broken leg and his leg never worked right when he was a small child. And his experience with the PE people, oh Lord, I can only imagine what.
And his was basically the
And
same
he's like,
answer.
boy, I'm glad I got a hold of the woman today in conference instead of him. So I don't know. What did they finally let you do?
No, yeah, it was. They would say, Mariah, will you be participating today? And I'm like, yeah, maybe. I like this. This is good. I'll do this.
Hey, but Mariah was not a physical slut. She used to rollerblade for hours at a time. And so, she was like getting plenty of exercise. She wasn't overweight. She was a skinny little,
Not then.
little fart. But, yeah, I just said
There you go.
motivation. You got to provide motivation.
Proper motivation. And the patch wasn't doing it.
Yeah. I don't know. If you put some glitter or some stuff on it, that could do it. But I don't know. In its present state, she's not interested.
There you go. That's the school story.
Okay, so what am I doing here? I know what I'm doing. Okay.
Are you getting?
I'm back on task.
Are you? Okay.
I am.
All right. Stained glass window thing on the back side. Stay focused.
Black.
Is this the transparent black?
No, not really. Not the way I'm going to do it.
No.
I got a plan. I got a plan.
She's got a plan, folks.
Got a plan. And I think I can even get it done in the amount of time.
Well, you got 10 minutes. Or we can run over a little. Now, I did promise that we were going to show... If you guys still want to see what's in the giveaway box, let me know. We'll do a little quickie thing at the end here. That's a lot of black.
Whoa.
That's
Did you see what that did? It pulled off a bunch of stuff off my
It sure
brayer.
did.
Holy moly.
Oh.
Getting some more.
Yeah, look at you with a clean brayer. Almost.
Yeah. Ha!
Satisfying.
Very. Okay, let's slap some of these do-dos down here.
Yes, I would go maybe for a happy slappy patch.
Mariah, I need some more of these, the pointy ones, the flirty-lee,
Oh.
in a variety of sizes, because I think they're going to work better for the stained glass effect.
Okay. So you're going to be experimenting with that during the week, is what you're kind of saying.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, now I can do me some little flurry flowers on the edge there.
Fred says, keep going.
Where are the rest of my flirty flowers?
There you go.
Well, I'm not going to have any down there. Oh,
Well, just use some of the dazed things.
Huh?
Like if you center up the dazed, there you go. And there you go. Because the other parts weren't going to hit anyway. But then that gets you the good wider parts. See, I do know some things. I witness.
Effing do.
Oh, goodness.
All right. This is exciting. This is exciting.
This is exciting.
What's it going to do? What's it going to do?
Stained glass, maybe. Let's hope.
When they come for you.
What is that song?
You know, the...
Oh, Bad Boys, Bad Boys. Oh, goodness. Hello, Randy. Black paint directly on the jelly plate. Yes.
It does have a bit of
Had something else
retarder
in it.
and extender in it.
That's why I was asking if it was the transparent one. We did some videos on that. Ooh!
Do you see what happened there?
Yes, the paint came off of the
paint
mask.
came off of the...
So that means that they've been ripened enough to release.
Okay, do we want to use this side or this side?
What do you guys vote? Paint side or back side?
I already decided
Okay, she
for
decided.
you. I was going to do back side, but...
I think you're going to be happy, yes.
I think so, too.
And you're getting black hearts from Mo. That's good. Ooh. Oh, man, that's cool. Ah.
Look at that. Look at this.
And
Look
then
at
there's
this. That's what I get excited about.
Yeah, I like that. And I remember
Smells interesting.
because of the onion skin, that's why you've got the ripply business looking there. Because the paper's actually ripply.
Yeah, it has, the paper itself has texture. Can you see it?
Can you see it? Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
Good job.
Okay, now, what are we going to pull
Thanks,
this
Judy.
with?
Oh, you know what you need to try to do is the 3 color. Your favorite, the blue, the turquoisey blue, and the gold. Because I think that will look really cool. It's kind of like the reverse of what you were doing last night.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the gold in the middle.
Okay.
And I'm going to use Big Mama.
Oh. Big Mama's coming out.
Big Mama. Boy, we've really been hitting the blue today, haven't we?
Yeah, today. Maybe I changed it. It was not about the gold, it was about the blue. She's going for blue ribbons and not gold medals.
There you go.
That was good. I'm very proud of myself on that one.
Did you hear that little squeak? That was my paint.
Your paint squeak.
It was a reverse fart.
Oh, goodness. Oh, yes. Just leave that there. All right. So you've got the Amsterdam. Oh, and we've looked this. Well, you know, how do you say Severus? Blue.
I don't. It's two. This one.
That one.
661. I can read the number on that dude.
Kind of like Miami Vice.
Yeah, the one on the bottom here.
And that's an aquamarine. You got it written on the back, or ultra.
Ultramarine. Yeah, see?
So it was hard to read. That's why she put the stick.
I mean, you can't put dark paint.
Yeah.
In a deadgum dark.
Yeah.
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 Okay, got to get this little guy out of the way because we're going to do some heavy duty rolling here. Get me a bigger piece of paper there.
Oh, yes. Right. Texture Junkies is Sharon.
Now, do I want to start up there?
Careful with your brayering. This is tricky business right here.
This is tricky business, y'all. Tricky business. Because see that gold out there? It's starting to give up the ghost.
Yep. Going back to the 32 hammer mill. Because she wants the clean pull.
I want a clean pull.
Oh, True Blue, baby, I love you. I love that song.
Get
all. Oh, goodness.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, you got some blobbers.
Damn blue.
Sugar.
Sugar.
Ah, sugar, sugar.
Oh, well, just look at this part.
We'll cut that part off.
We'll just chop that baby off down there and never.
Yeah. Oh, but yes.
Isn't this gorgeous? Now, can y'all remember how to do that?
So you need an 8-inch. You need an 8-inch brayer.
I do.
Because then you can make it happen.
I could, and the last time I checked, they're kind of pricey. This is what, a 4?
I believe
5.
6. I think that's 6 inches.
Yeah. It really does help to have the big one when you're doing, if you want to get a really nice. But see, here's the problem. These paints act differently. Mm-hmm. And the problem with your gold, anytime you're using your gold, it's going to dry much faster than anything around it. So, you need to take that into consideration.
Here's how to run this. You need to brayer out your blues. Then add the gold.
And the gold.
And maybe even use a separate brayer for the gold.
Let's try it.
All right, we're running over today, guys. Big shocker. Hang out if you want to see this.
You know, I'm just pulling this off because I don't really...
Hey, but I think it's a good pull. I mean,
well, it's a good pull other than the blobs of blue. Blue blobs.
Cut that off. It never happened.
Cut that off.
Put it in the trash.
Cut that off. Okay.
Round 1.
I didn't hit the camera. I just hit the light. I said, Mother, I wish you would quit hitting the light.
Please stop hitting the camera.
And I said, well, you know, it isn't like I go, oh, here, punch.
I feel like that's what she does. In fact, I feel like it got off again, but maybe that's just...
I didn't. I was just close. I was just fooling ya.
Oh, goodness. Oh, thanks, Jackie. She says, we need to increase P's art budget. Well, if you want to join, we could talk about that. We got a join me thing.
Yeah, and you can buy me some coffee or something.
We've got all those things down below. We just don't want to, panhandle and...
Look at that tape.
Just buy some stencils.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Value added.
Yes. You get something, we get something.
I just saved this big wad. I don't really know what for, but I hate having to fix that tape. And good Lord, I never want to lose it and cut it off because it takes me 15 minutes. Yeah. I mean, that would be my whole time.
Yeah.
All right, so what we decided here, we're going to do the same. Oh, but we really need some of that black stuff.
Most of 8 inches is a big, big one for me to manage.
All right, we're going to go back to this.
A bit big. Yes, a bit big.
We're going to go back to this one.
Okay.
And I apologize, it's not on a clear board. I just have one big acetate board, or acetate acrylic, I don't know what it is. That plastic stuff. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so we don't necessarily have
The exact same conditions.
The exact same conditions, but what we're going to do is we're going to do some of this blue.
Some tricolor situation.
A tricolor situation, but this is some that I mixed up from an old tube.
Oh, Lisa has an 8-inch brayer for her 12 by 12 plate. Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to, because otherwise, I mean, it takes you, especially with the paints that dry quicker,
Yeah,
the bigger Baron is going to save you on being able to get the things done that you need to get done.
Okay, now.
Chris says she can't even imagine a 6-inch. She's happy with her 3.
Okay, so we're going to brayer our blues. And then we're going to squirt our...
Oh, thanks for hanging out, Kim. Come back, watch the end part. We might have... She might master this. Oh. And found a silkscreen kit at the thrift shop on the clearance rack. And then it came with an 8-inch brayer.
Oh, no way.
That's a score.
Oh,
Oop, that
was way too much.
a little heavy.
A little heavy on
Those metal tubes, I think, are just tricky. Oop, oop. She'll save them.
I'll save that. And I don't want to set it there because I
No, you'll
really
just
want to use
Be
Big Mama.
running your hands through the gravy kind of thing. Thought we were going to use a different brayer, but she's just going in with that one. That's fine. Just getting her done.
Getting her done.
Yeah, size does matter, Mags. We keep telling people. Froyle tells people, too. Her size thing is different than our size thing.
Yeah.
She likes a big plate. I haven't noticed her brayer size. I think it's a little bit bigger one. Because she uses a big plate. Like bigger than a 12 by 12. I think it's like a... What's the next one up? What? 14 by something? Ooh, hoo, hoo. Looky there, looky there.
Well, I don't know what these little
Got from
gobby-goos.
Was that from the brayer? No.
That was what was on
It's
the
a plate.
plate. It was from the other one. Because, see, we're still getting some of the patterns that I pulled the onion skin with.
And then you got some... Are those bubbles?
Yeah, they are.
Or was that paint rollout?
I don't know. It could have been paint rollout. Interesting. Those little ellipsoidal things. It could be from my plate sitting. And those are on there, and I just don't notice them. I can't necessarily see them. Okay, let's do the black.
Kelly Cameron says she likes a big plate and she cannot lie. Like that.
Okay.
That was good, Kelly.
I'm not wasting that, but we're putting black with it.
Okay. No. Chris moves quick on her 12-inch plate with her little brayer.
Well,
That's right.
I guess you do.
Hey.
That was part of my problem, I think, when I had my 12-inch. I
You
just
had
had this. This is what I had. And I would be
Exhausted.
so angry. Well, plus I was just learning how to,
Yeah.
you know.
I don't think the big plate's necessarily a good learning.
I kind of think maybe, you know.
It's for you, for sure.
I was very frustrated for a while there.
Or has an extra large one. It's about the size of a queen-size pillowcase.
Holy
huge.
moly.
We don't have enough desk space for that.
No, we don't. Oh.
Yeah, that is a big one. Is it a homemade, Laura? Or did you buy that? Because you can make them really big if you're
Yeah.
homemaking them. Homemaking them. Thanks for the chuckle, P.
We're getting some good grungy black
Oh, she calls her Big Bertha. That's a good name.
Well, and
12 by 14, yeah.
you know, and
Hi, Panka.
I think I would like to have one now that I know more about.
Yeah.
But I was so frustrated with that great big thing and trying to get things to do what I wanted them to do that I saw other people doing that I knew were possible. And I was just so mad all the time. And I finally just told Mariah, I said, Mariah.
Cindy says, but how do they smell? That's exactly right. We want to know how it smells.
I do. Look at that.
Oh, Jelly Brand. So they mailed it directly to Canada. Look at there. Oh. That looked like some of that cool stuff that Judy was getting the other day with her impasto and those gold flake things. Did you see that?
Hey, you know, I'm pulling this with my tissue paper because I think it's a good
candidate.
It's a good candidate for my master board. Heck yeah. I'll just put this baby right back down on there.
Get down on it. That's what you're really going to do. Get down on it. I check on myself.
I wish Christy was still here.
Yeah.
She would enjoy that.
She would. Lisa's good about that stuff too. I'm expecting a thing in the chat here in a minute. Although she might
Come on, pick that up, baby. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
No, your
Yeah,
stuff
she
dry.
doesn't want
I
to.
see that gold, man.
Got
look at
dang
that.
gold.
I didn't want to give it up.
Did not want to give it up. But I know some little tricks. You have not won. I will win. Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
Where's that one color that I absolutely love? This color right here.
This is the Shuttle. No, this is the Color Shift.
Yeah.
The FolkArt.
This is shifty.
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 Not Shuttle.
Now, you don't want to use too much of this because, you know, it does...
What's the term?
Crazing.
Yes.
I think I did good.
Yeah, I like it so far.
Okay, well, tissue paper isn't going to pull this bugger up. Sorry, folks. I really wanted that to happen.
That was tissue paper.
Yeah,
Chris.
this last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already tried that. And it no worky. No worky, no good. I mean, it got some of it.
Yeah, a little.
And I'm very jazzed about not having any wrinkles out here.
Yes.
Oh, man, look at this.
Yeah, that looks beautiful. That's what I wanted to have on the plate. Good stuff on the brayer. Good job, Kate.
Oh, he aimed a place.
Ending on a really good brayer note.
Okay, this is going to be the one that, you know, comes off in large chunks.
Randy, yes, the tape is for cleaning off the paint that kind of builds up. That's a little bit harder to get off, especially along the edges. Ooh hoo 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 hoo. All right, I think we should leave on that note.
I think so. I mean, you know, we're not going to be tempting fate.
Do you guys want to see what's in the giveaway box?
Oh, yeah. Giveaway box.
All right, well, are you locked in? Are you going to come
Oh,
back around?
I can move my board.
Okay, that would be lovely if you could come back over here, and then you could be my Vanna White, and you can grab that box off the thing there.
Oh.
She needed to stand up.
I'm
Sitting for that long is don't they recommend you should get up every about 15-20 minutes anyway? I'm like, God, I never get anything done.
Stencil caught to my foot.
Oh goodness. Okay, grab the box up there. Izzy likes to mess with this thing. She tries to make them into little animals and such, but
I noticed Dudley had suffered some
Dudley
severe.
Oh yeah, he's in a sad place.
In a very sad place. Okay, here, I'm going to move this stuff so you can kind of put it here on the edge of the...
Alright, and then Brad got mad at me for showing things, because I have the screen flipped. He said, don't show the book again. remember because it's backwards. But I don't know. Does it show it backwards to you guys? I guess it does. Here, I'm going to show the book. Hey, Brad. Look. See?
It is backwards.
Yeah. But then I have to flip
It
that.
says
and then
the art
weird.
book.
Yeah.
But then we're backwards.
Yeah. See? That's the tricky
So
business.
it's one thing or another.
Yeah. But it's the art book.
The art book. That's what it says.
That's in there. And then we put in the golden, oh, Sarah has a question. Sorry. Uh-oh. Went over here and, where's my question? Okay, Mariah, I joined the makers group. Last week answered the questions. However, when I try to find the group in my groups, it doesn't appear. Oh,
Who are you?
That's Carrie.
Well, Dad,
Yeah, no, you're in.
You're
I'll-
in because
I'll-
we saw your stuff.
Oh, yeah, we accepted you. I'll send you a direct link, and then you can add it to your favorites or whatever.
Why would that happen?
Here lately, I've actually had even groups that I've been in for a long time. I can't find them. Facebook.
Vellum.
Vellum.
I hate it. I'm giving you all
We'll
of
get you
my
fixed up, Carrie.
all of my stash of that.
Because she doesn't like it. It
I
makes
hate
her
it.
angry.
It wrinkles and makes me want to spit. Okay, we showed you this last week.
Well, no, we showed it, I think, in Thursday Thought.
Oh, look at this color chart, golden color chart.
Hand painted. That's why it has the little thingy in there.
And it has the person's name down at the bottom.
It is. Well, their initial.
Yeah.
Who paint them. We have a couple of these. So that's why I said I think I'm going to be breaking apart. We'll do 2 or 3 or however many I can kind of figure out. The ink.
Gave up my ancient copper ink. Which
Brand new.
brand new. I just used
She
it.
likes the little sample ones better.
Well, I told you, I think the, which one? Diamine Oxblood is the one I'm going to order.
Okay, good. See, Judy, she's noticed that too. It's been happening in Facebook groups. It's really weird. Like, I was looking at my list and I'm like, I'm sure I'm a part of this group. And
Well, and my whole thing is when I start inviting people, all of a sudden I only have, and I know I'm a member of a whole bunch of different groups, but they
I
don't
think-
show up over on the side.
yes, always blame Facebook. It is true.
Well, it's pretty easy
wasn't
to
our
do
fault.
since it
Yeah.
is sometimes. Now, sometimes it's user error.
All right. So these are some fun things that
Yeah,
I
real fun. Figure it out.
exactly. I wanted to make this like a product that was available in our shop, and she's just chuckling because, like, seriously, I do it wrong every flipping time. They're rub-ons, but they're this, like, you can order the stuff to make them. But yeah, that's just,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. So there we go.
Okay, well, enough time spent on that. A cool little brayer, which I almost kept it because I see people using these all the time. And it would be very easy to clean.
I think
Now,
it comes out. So that
it
way
pops
you can,
out.
yeah.
But anyway, it's a fun little brayer. Little being the operative word here. Oh, I got a bag, so I'm giving you my bag. In the bag is, a
what?
little comey thing.
She kept one.
I kept one.
Giving
I'm
away the
sending
other.
you the other one. Now, we'll probably split these up. Okay, this is my favorite, red, violet, and this is graphite. These are wonderful colors. If you don't have those, you should.
Now, remember, to enter into this, you need to come back and leave comments in the comment section. Chat doesn't count.
Golden yellow. I already have this. And that was my
This
free.
is the Benzie, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was in the order.
This is like a little freebie. I'm going to put these in
Who
here.
is this?
That's Cheryl from Gel Press. We'll send some info.
Yeah,
Because they hooked us up.
Amsterdam Acrylics. Shopping error.
Well, it was really that I was hoping one was going to arrive before the other. So, I ordered 2.
Sure enough, it did. But we got the other one too before we could cancel. Okay, what is this?
Oh, the color shift paint. Sharon, now remember you made your own color. Oh, well, there you go.
Okay, this is
Post that in Maker, Sharon.
this is a cloud, a
Talk bubble.
talk bubble, and a sun that has scalloped edges.
Or it looks like a seal.
A what? Oh yeah.
She was thinking like,
I might keep that. Yeah, I was from when
I saw her brain go there. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
A pink ribbon.
Yes. And then,
It's not pink yet.
now remember, if you are outside of the United States of America, let me know, and I will put you in the separate one. It's all going to be like flat stuff that I can send, you know, that way. It won't be a box of something.
A puzzle.
But it will be fun PM stuff.
A puzzle gel plate stamp. A 3x5 gel plate.
Fun little thing.
And a, oh, I already showed
ribbon.
that. Oh, we have 2 of those.
Yeah, so we'll split those apart.
2 of those.
Yeah.
So, you know, check back next week. I'm sure I'll have some more stuff on it.
Yeah, we just keep putting things in there. Maybe she'll clean up the studio. That would be really super. All right, guys. I think that kind of ends it all. Super great session. Wasn't exactly as I anticipated, but that's okay. It never really is exactly, because she has her ideas about things, which is awesome. If you want to know more about the Makers Creative Collab and get involved in that, whether you are, well, right now we're all full up on YouTubers, but if you want to participate, whether you are on YouTube or not,
over to the non-YouTubers.
You can do that. You'll want to come over to Makers. Mo and Ann are going to be posting, and they are kind of the team leaders there. This one's just part of the trio.
I did the art.
She makes the art stuff that she's going to send out to everyone. But they'll have all of that information.
But we're also going to have a grand. We'll do a drawing from everybody that participates.
I think they've said that you're going to be sending one out.
Oh, well, I know, but I want to make a really, really special one for one person.
Oh.
And
there you go.
That'll be in the drawing. But everybody gets them. I feel like my master board will accommodate, you know.
Nah, she'll make more.
Yeah.
She's got prints with gold or blue ribbon material. Going for the gold. Blue ribbon. All right, guys. Thanks so much. It was awesome. We really appreciate you hanging out with us. Be sure to like, subscribe, and do all that business you understand. You know, do they?
Yeah. All right.
There you go.
Thanks
We'll see
for
you
watching.
next. Well, hopefully we'll see you on Thursday Thoughts. If not, we'll see you next Sunday.